Alright guys, today I'm going to show you 5 ways to find surplus inventory pallets in 2023 so you can get some profit in the bank. First of all, I'm not talking about these liquidation pallets or store returns, retailer returns. I don't touch those kind of pallets. I'm talking about brand new surplus goods that you can source to either resell or flip straight on. Okay, so number 1 is cold emails, outreach. So what we are doing here is we are going on to Google and the big search engines and the big platforms, and we are searching out everyday businesses that sell physical products. That's a lot of different types of businesses, right? So when I talk about everyday businesses, that could be manufacturers, importers, distributors, wholesalers, importers, exporters, retailers, online retailers, any business that sells physical products. They all have one thing in common. They all have goods sitting in a warehouse somewhere, and some of those goods are surplus to requirements that you can access at pennies in the pound, cents in the dollar. So what we are doing is we're going to be reaching out to these businesses on email or messenger, and we're going to explain that we are in the market to buy their surplus inventory pallets. What starts to happen? We start getting offered these surplus inventory pallets from these businesses that we will process, and we will put deals together on that inventory that we get offered to either resell or flip straight on, or introduce those goods to another business and get paid a finder's fee. Number 2. So this is very underrated, but we use LinkedIn, the B2B platform. It's a great place to connect with specific people within specific companies and see if we can access their pallets of surplus inventory. The great thing about LinkedIn is that there are some incredible search methods that you can use to locate specific people in specific job positions. So what we are doing is we are connecting with people every single day through the LinkedIn platform. We are sending them messages, and then we are moving that person to our email lists, and then we will start emailing that person, start getting into conversations with that person who is in a specific job position that knows about their inventory in their warehouse. So we get huge results on the back of the LinkedIn platform through connecting with specific people. We are laser targeting specific people within businesses, and we are getting offered inventory from that person through the year and then putting deals together to get profit in the bank. All right, number 3, Amazon. It's an obvious place. It's a massive, massive online retail platform. And who is on there? Hundreds of thousands of sellers are selling products on the Amazon platform. In the UK alone, there's a couple of 100,000 sellers. That's massive. On the back of just the UK Amazon sellers alone, you could build a 6-figure inventory flipping business. All right, in the USA there's a couple of million Amazon sellers, and again, what do they all have in common? Well, the majority of them have inventory sitting in a warehouse, brand new inventory that at some point or another they are going to need to sell off some of that inventory because it's gone slow moving. They might have had a product gated by Amazon. They might have delisted a product. They might have just bought in too many of something, and then it's just not selling as well as expected. Because of the high competition on Amazon, for example, they are in a position where they just want to get rid of that product, that inventory, and just sell it off and move on to something else. Amazon is a great place to reach out to specific Amazon sellers within a specific product category and get offered their surplus inventory. And we are doing this every single week, guys, and getting offered various stocks from various types of Amazon sellers around UK and Europe. Number 4, guys, trade shows. So now, after COVID, All the big trade shows are now back on again. There's thousands and thousands and thousands right across the world of trade shows. And what is great about trade shows is that, you know, companies are exhibiting at these trade shows, showing off their products, and these are proper, legit, big, professional businesses. They're not cowboys. These are legit businesses that we can reach out to. And the wonderful thing now about trade shows is that gone are the days where we have to book a flight, book hotels, and spend days out of the office going to and attending these trade shows and wasting a lot of money on flights, hotels, food, etc. Costs a lot of money to go to these trade shows. What we are now doing is we are accessing these exhibitors all online through the trade show websites, and we are reaching out to these businesses with emails, and we are getting into conversations with them. We are building relationships, and we are warming these suppliers up, and we are getting offered their surplus pallets of inventory that we can flip straight on to other businesses that want to buy them. And we're doing it all in an extremely time-effective way. It can be any trade show across the world. Start building connections across specific product categories. If we want to find like toy trade shows, we will reach out to toy exhibitors. If we want to find clothing trade shows, we will reach out to clothing exhibitors. How amazing is that? All on email from a laptop, without having to go out and spend days and days on end traveling the world and going to trade shows. And how cost effective is that, guys? And finally, number 5, existing contacts. And a lot of people do this wrong, because when we are building connections of supplier contacts, what we are doing through the year is we are keeping in contact with these existing connections that we made. We're not just reaching out to them once and seeing if they've got any surplus pallets of inventory, and if they haven't got anything, they never hear from us again. No, we are reaching out to them every few months and keeping in contact with that business, keeping in contact with a specific person. And eventually what starts to happen is we get this snowball effect of surplus inventory offers coming into our mailbox over the year. And the more connections, the more contacts that we build and keep in contact with, we start getting more and more surplus inventory offers coming through each week, each month through the year on brand new surplus goods from all these types of businesses that we are reaching out to. So never underestimate keeping in contact with old contacts that you've made, because those old contacts can turn into deals. A year later they can contact you, or 6 months later, with an offer of some goods. Listen guys, if this resonates with you and you want to learn how to start finding surplus inventory for your business and get offers coming into your mailbox 24 hours a day, you have a chance to book a 30-minute strategy call with me, where you can come into my program and I will show you exactly how to start getting an abundance of surplus inventory offers into your business 24 hours a day, even while you're asleep. Click the link in the comments where you can book a free 30-minute strategy call with me, and I will speak to you very soon.